Have you ever been offered ethnic studies, geography, or history in Latin America?
Maybe a little bit of history.
No, I wasn't offered any classes. I grew up in Turkey, so it's pretty far, but we were mostly educated on European history and geography, so
Okay.
not really Latin America, but
Right.
so.
And if you were given a map, do you think you could point out Guatemala or Colombia?
Colombia probably.
I would be able to because I actually had friends from there,
Okay.
so that's how I would be able to.
Excellent.
I'm here today to talk to you guys about the United Fruit Company and its effects on the developing countries of Latin America, most notably the detrimental effects it had on it. A lot of people don't know a lot about the United Fruit Company. It is actually the predecessor of Dole, and so they grow a lot of bananas. That's actually all that they grow or that they manufacture, if you will. So there are actually many things people don't know about the United Fruit Company, including the situations that it was in, for instance, in Guatemala. In Guatemala, they owned 40% of all the total land. They owned all of the railroad track. They owned all of the telephone lines. They were actually the largest employer in Central America. They always had more land because for what they claimed was a natural disaster so that they could make up for it. So most of the times up to 50% of their land was in reserves. It wasn't actually ever touched. They were exempt from all taxes and import taxes within the country, so the country didn't gain anything from having that company there other than that they would sometimes hire their workers. In Guatemala, the case was better because the Guatemalan law states that up to 80% of your workforce has to be Guatemalan, so it actually did help them, whereas in places like Costa Rica, they ended up importing a lot of their workers and they didn't actually hire anyone from the island.